What is up, guys? Top 20 going to be doing another part of our Memories with Friends and our Goodbye MCPVP series. In the background photos is just me jumping around in Brawl, so feel free to open up another tab and do something else. Just make sure you listen to the audio. So, yeah, let's get right into it. The next person is Noah Warhead. Now, I met this guy through Joy Imselhan and Depriving and the Iron Sponges and stuff, and this guy is absolutely such a cool dude. I played Raid with him. He always had background noise with his family, and that was the only disadvantage. The only disadvantage about him. But he was a really cool dude, and we had some pretty intense HG times. I would always get mad at him and stuff, but he is really cool. I actually made him a banner, but it was still pretty bad. Next we have Border 96. I met this guy. I don't really have him on Skype, but I know him really well, and he never accepted my friend request. But there's this YouTuber I watched called MCPVP. Some of you guys might know him. He was big friends with Border 96, and Bigfoot had my same mouse as me. That's how I liked him. But Border was like really good, and I always wanted to have his friends. I always wanted to be friends with him on Skype, but it never really turned out. But from my scene, he's a pretty cool dude, and he's really good at PvP. So next we have Bezvo, who was part of our downfall team. We added him for like a day, and he never came on and stuff. He's one of those guys who are like inactive on your team, but you still have him on your team, whatever. But what I talked to him for like 20 minutes, he seemed pretty legit. So watch out, folks. Next we have Beast Troll. Oh my gosh, this guy is absolutely amazing. He helped me so much in resource packs. He actually taught me how to copy and paste, like on making swords and stuff, so I wouldn't have to do every single sword by scratch and stuff. Oh my god, that saved me so much time. I didn't even realize I could do that. And he's helped me with a lot of my channel. He's actually he is like one of the biggest supporters of my channel. He was actually one of my first videos. Really good friends. We have a lot of laughs, and when I talk to him, it's pretty fun. It's so much fun talking to him, and he's a really cool dude. Too bad he kind of plays CS:GO and doesn't upload that much quality anymore. But he was very fun. Next we have Tone the Ruler, or iCraftMC. This guy, he always wants to play with me, and I wish I could play with him more, but like I have a bunch of friends and stuff like that. But this guy's always supporting my channel and stuff, and this guy is absolutely funny because he always rages, and it's hilarious because he's always screaming and it's so funny. Like, I don't know why, but it's so funny. And when I do talk to him, it's really cool, but I wish I could talk to him more. So yeah. Next we have Boom Bam. Maybe it's 163. Kind of forgot the numbers. But I used to play this guy a lot in HG. We would just team up and completely dominate in HG. He's a really good friend that I don't talk to often, but when we do talk, we absolutely have a ton of fun. So yeah, this guy is pretty cool. Next we have Wiki Kiki. All right, so I had this guy on my Skype. I never really talked to him because he is an admin on MCP, or ex-admin on MCP. So I didn't want to talk to him and want to bother him or whatever. But this guy seemed really cool in chats and stuff that I was with him, and he was very fun to talk to, and funny and creative and stuff, and punny and all that stuff. So this guy is absolutely a really cool dude. I hate how they had to lay him off, but whatever. And he was my second favorite admin, below Jacob Crofts, but we'll get into that later probably. Next we have Bradu, or Mr. OP Koala. So if you guys recall, I played with Digger Dude on the raid, and our team was Thighs, and one of our team members was Bradu12, and I can't remember all of the things, but I think he like betrayed us or raided us or something like that, and we absolutely hated this kid because he had like, in quotations, annoying accents, and like everyone was so mean to him, and I was trying to be nice to him, but I kind of just stopped talking to him and stuff. But this guy was really cool. I wish people actually treat him more nicely. He doesn't really talk that much anymore. But this guy was pretty cool. So yeah. Next we have Chief Teeth 12. I remember this memory very clearly. I was playing with like Surrealist Snow, Ash PvP, maybe HG, or no, Fusion, and Chief Teeth. We're playing like the zombie server and stuff. And then Chief Teeth is talking about like how he wants to start a YouTube channel. and I was kind of like his mentor, you could say. I was helping with tips and stuff on how to start, because I'm a decently big channel. I mean, I'm not like in the thousands, but I'm pretty big for how small my channel, I guess you could say. So I kept on mentoring him. I made a bunch of thumbnails for him. I told him the best decisions to do for his YouTube channel. And, I mean, he started very good, but then he kind of stopped uploading. I don't really know where he went, to be honest. But this guy is very, very cool, and he has some very, very creative ideas that I wish he could take into place. And he is such a cool dude. I talked to him for like hours. He's so cool. Next we have Bubba Topher, which one of those friends I met from FGI calls. And this kid is so funny in calls, because he's like that stupid funny, and like those kids are the best kids because they make everyone laugh, and that's definitely what Bubba Topher did. And not only is this guy good, but he is so fun to be around. So that's why I like him a lot. Next we have Creator98, or he was in the YouTube channel called CP Productions, or CPG Productions 3. They made in one top 5 MCPVP, and they were doing like the throwing off the water bucket emoji, emoji water, whatever. And I said to him, and I realized the Critter was the only one to upload, and I was like the biggest fan for them for a while. I love their videos. I love Critter. And I wish I could talk to him a lot, but I never really talked to him. I just had him on Skype because I felt like, you know, royal if I had him on Skype because he's just such a cool dude. Until we joined, what's it called? Stone Sorter's main team, so Synergy, that's what it was. He kind of joined them and definitely showed off his coolness, I guess you could say, to Stone and them. But we really never talked after that either. So definitely a cool dude. But I wish I could talk to him more. Next we have Eka 1375, who was a part of the Iron Sponges too. This guy raged too, and he was pretty funny when he raged. But he wasn't like that guy who like raged occasionally. He was like, I wouldn't say he's bad, but he would always die, and he would always rage, and it sucked having him on the channel. I don't mean like that, but because he was different time zone, we couldn't really talk to him at all. But when we did, this guy was pretty funny and cool. Too bad he doesn't really play anymore or talk to me anymore, and we always make fun of him and stuff with this Aussie stuff. So I saw about that, but this guy's pretty cool. Next we have Coolio Mafia. I met him through a YouTube channel that he had probably back in 1.4 with Lego Scorpion and some other people. I forgot what it was called. So did he. But this kid is so cool. Like, I would play HG with him. I used to play with him a dot sometimes, but I would play with me and him a lot in HG games. And I mean, we had a ton of fun playing. Like, we would lose a lot, but it's like one of those games that you win and you're glad you win it because like the games are intense, or like you had so much fun destroying people with your friends. And that's definitely what I felt with Kool-Aid Mafia, and he is such a long-term friend that like he's one of my best friends, and I always love talking to him, but he doesn't really talk to me that much anymore, unfortunately, so I can't really do that. But this kid was very, very cool when I got to talk to him. Next we have Kraft, who I'm not really sure how I met him, but when I did meet him, he always like asked people to rate his GFX on Skype. So I asked for a GFX, and he actually made me one. It was like my last previous art I had on my channel, and this guy is absolutely cool. He makes really good GFX, and he's always there answering questions for your Skype and stuff, and like giving his support, which is always nice and what I always want to do when I ask questions on Skype. So this kid's always this guy's very, very, very cool. So yeah. Next we have Crunchy Mick. This guy, I remember him mostly because of his name. At first I thought it was like a typo and he misspelled his name or something like that, like because Crunchy Milk, which is actually a really cool name when I think about it, and totally disgusting IRL. But he actually purposely made his name Crunchy Mick. I have no clue why. But this guy is really cool. I would always play with him with Dojo, and he's really good PP, so like I don't even have to be in Skype call, and we still know what we're doing, and the coordination would be great. And this guy was very, very fun to play with. Even though I didn't really talk to him that much, he was still definitely a cool dude. Next we have Cuddy Rocks. So we're also in the downfall team with E-Man and Cuddy Rocks and all them. We always made fun of Cuddy Rocks because he always had an accent, or not an accent, sorry. He always had a really high voice, and we'd make fun of him, and he's young, and so we would always like hate on him and stuff, and it was really mean, but it was funny at the same time. He would always get so mad, and he would laugh, and everyone would still hate him because he was like a really high-pitched laugh. But this guy was cool nonetheless. I still talk to him a little bit sometimes, but this guy, he was really cool, and I wish I treat him more fairly. But other than that, this guy, he was pretty good. He's pretty good. Next we have Cuddle All Day. I met this guy maybe through Dot. I'm not really sure, but I kind of got him into Minecraft Official. I get permission and stuff, and I got him into the channel, and he posted a bunch of videos. But this guy was an absolutely amazing dude. I would always play with him, but then he kind of quit, whatever, and he came back, and I would play with him for like a week, and like nonstop. It was like in the summer and stuff, and I would always scream at him, argue with him, and we'd always end up in a fight, which I do with a lot of kids. I don't know why. What am I saying, kids? Guys. I could do it with a lot of guys. I'm kind of that person, but we played with him a long time, and then he kind of just stopped playing. I mean, he's a very cool dude. He's very fascinated with movies and that type of stuff. So I really, it was really interesting talking to him and seeing his opinion and stuff. So this guy was very, very cool. And we just got to talk to him more when he came back. Next we have iDanger, who was a part of this channel with what was his name? I forgot what it was. I'll tell his name later on in another part. But him and PeterStor24, I think the other guy's name was like Trojan or something like that. But him, PeterStor24, and Trojan, they had a group channel called PvP Crafters. And when Smash was up, I met Trojan, and he talked to me about his channel. They didn't really upload after I subbed to him for some reason. Or maybe they did, I don't remember. But iDanger was pretty cool. I didn't talk to him. I talked to Trojan the most, but they were all cool. Until they made a channel called like Traps, Towers, and Teams, and they gained a lot of subs, and they weren't even uploading that quality videos, just like copyright from all things, or not all things Trap. The Trap channel with CTRLJ and PP Traps, that's what it was. And they would just like upload like copy entries but change it to their channel. And I would hate them because they had like more subs than me, or gaining subs really fast from like quotation stupid reasons. And so he really hated me for the longest time. I mean, defriended on Skype, but I had him on Skype and we don't really talk still, but I just want to have him back on Skype. Next we have Cybers, who I met this guy. I'm not really sure where I met this guy at, but he is an absolutely amazing GFX artist. He made my Minecraft official GFX when I was on that channel, and I was always talking to him. I was like, "Oh my gosh, guys, we have a really good GFX artist. Let's hook him up and stuff." And then I kind of stopped talking to him. I talked to him again for like a day, and he kind of told me about all the stuff he got. He got like a tablet. I'm not really sure about all the stuff with GFX. He got like a tablet, and he made like a GFX to Smoky, and he had that banner for a long time. And like Stone Sword ever, some other big YouTubers. And I'm not sure what he does now. He still probably makes GFX, by which I can still keep in touch with him because this guy was a really cool dude. Next we have High Heat 65. I don't really know this guy that well, but I saw him a lot in the community. So when I added MCPVP, he was a mod choice that we ended up being mod, and I really got to talk to him about mod and stuff and how to improve your chances, etc. And talking to him really opened some things up, and he's a really cool dude. Too bad he kind of quit now all of a sudden. So yeah, but he was a really good PP Dojo mod. And probably, if you got more mod opportunities, it'd be even better. So, yeah, very cool dude. Alright, we can do a couple more. Next we have DMDO1599. This guy actually won one of my giveaways a while back. But this guy is absolutely cool. He's one of those friends that you don't always talk to, but when you do, like I said, it's very fun times. And that's what always happened with this guy. I always talk to him, and we would team at HG, and we were really good. and I would team with him if I did when he wasn't even Skype calling last time on HG. And this guy is just a really good friend. Always helping you out. You know, one of those one of those guys who actually care about you and stuff. And very cool dude. I like him a lot. Next we have Lazy. Easy. He's easy. This guy is obviously absolutely funny and hilarious in FGI calls and other calls with FGI members. And he's also very good at PvP. It's not like he's bad and trash and stuff. But this guy, oh my gosh. His name just like starts his hilariousness. That's not even a word, but like Leezy, like Lee-Easy. I don't know. This guy is just a really cool dude. Very dope. But he's obviously he is so funny in Skype calls because he's always screaming and I can't explain it because it's something Leezy would do, and he is just so unique and so cool. Next we have Dat Girl Gamer, who's actually a girl. Gina is her name. I haven't really talked to this girl a lot, but I mean I talked to her for a while and then just added her on Skype rather. But from the looks of it, she seems to be very caring, and a very cool dude from all of the people she talks to. So I wish you get to talk to her a lot. I'm not sure if she still plays or not. I think she does. But I think I actually met her from Untruth, and you know I'm glad I did met her. And she supports my channel a little bit too, so that's very nice. Next we have David or Knack Attack. I met Knack Attack or David from Dot285, who's actually one of his IRL friends, and they would always argue about stuff in IRL and talk about me and whatever. But David was like a friend, like Dot was to me, was like David to Dot, basically. Anyways, David was a really good friend. We played Raid together with Noah. I've known him since 1.4 with Dot, and this guy, we had some really good raid times too. But this guy is very cool. He has a deep voice, so it obviously makes it a lot better. And he's just so funny too. And we would always go intense and strategize, whatever. Our things are raid and play HG, and we always fail completely, but we still had a very good time. So yeah, shout out to David and Neck Attack. And I forgot the other, Captain Resco, or Captain something, 99. Very cool dude. One of my other best friends too. So we're gonna end it at that. We still have a long way to go, folks. But thank you again to all the friends who have made a lot of memories with me. I'm still going, guys, so don't worry if you're not in this video. This is probably gonna be a lot of parts to this series. So keep in tune if you wanna hear about your favorite memories with me. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.